So today we're doing a Shrieking Devil Amara build. The Shrieking Devil is a really underrated gun. I don't see anybody use it, mainly because they don't know how to use it. When you shoot it, you shoot basically a nova around yourself, and it does self-damage to you, so that's most likely the reason why people don't use it. But in reality, if you use a radiation one with a red suit so that you don't take damage from it, this can be really nasty. Especially, I just noticed the dot damage on it, 129,000 dot damage on this. So I want to try this on a dot build someday. Maybe before BL4, maybe on stream on Saturday, on my Twitch. 46k base damage, that's pretty decent as well. And generally that's it. Let's just get to the gear. We have a Shrieking Devil with ASC Splash. That's gonna be our main anoint for the Shrieking Devil, but you can also do face cast, weapon damage. I didn't think of that well. Now, I don't know if they both last the same exact amount of time, like if they're both like 12 seconds long active. But yeah, instead I decided to use face cast weapon damage instead. But ASC Splash is also a good anoint. And then the Guardian Angel with 150-90, that's if you want to use 10 level 4 damage, and that's going to be used for bosses. Actually, I decided to switch the Anoint on the Guardian Angel from 150-90 to Terra Cryo, just so that for bossing, whenever we happen to not one-shot like Wotan, then we can always have an active bonus element. So you're doing Terra Cryo instead. Create an MP5 for movement speed. Pretty simple. And then a face puncher with Urat. That's going to be used for second wins, and I also decided to add some face punchers action to the build. Because since I'm already going down purple tree to get down to clear the mind, to ignore elemental resistances for using radiation on armor, might as well just do some face puncher stuff on the side. For our other guns, we have a low-level plumage for rocket jumping if you want to use that. But we already have so much movement speed, then for example, if you want to do the gun takedown, skip after... If you want to skip the second area after the first crystals, the main crystals, then you won't really need this, but I just have to keep it. And they also have Insiders, Incursive Shock, and Incendiary Shock, and you're probably already thinking what we're gonna do for bosses. We also have a scissor option here. I forgot to make it ×2. Shit. Because I think a ×2 is actually better than a times than the one I started using some time ago, like the pure fire rate one. That's 4 grip 3. Because whenever I empty the scissor option, whenever it's the perfect fire rate one, and it's always at 1616 ammo. And I had some ×2 scissor options on older builds, and it emptied faster, so ×2 might actually be better for this. That's it for the guns. For the shields, for mobbing, we're doing a red suit with double power charge with the action skills and applied Terror Anoint. This will be a Terror setup. So we're gonna be doing Terror damage and fire rate. That's gonna be our mobbing shield, but our bossing shield will be a level 1. I guess we should make it level 13 for legit purposes. Revolter with triple fleet, and also the action skill start and action skill and apply Terror Anoint. And even then, just one shot from the Insider will bust the shield of will bust the Revolter, no matter if it's level 1 or 13. For class 1, we're doing a driver. This is going to be a driver build. We're doing splash damage radius, splash damage and shotgun damage with +2 helping hands and +3 mindfulness. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna do +2 clarity instead. Doing clarity instead because we don't have life steal, so we need to survive somehow. And then for artifacts, this will be kind of a doozy. We're doing an elemental projectile static charge with double radiation damage and AoE damage. Static charge cause for the face puncher stuff, but you can also do the same passive victory rush instead. And for bossing, we're doing an elemental projectile victory rush with grenade damage, caster damage, and AoE damage for triple stickies. Once again, for other artifacts, we have a Captain's Launchpad, a Schluter, and also Snow to Victory Rush, all with the same passives, double movement speed and AoE damage. For a grenade, we're doing... Actually... Anyway, we're doing a level 13 radiation recurring hex with Terror damage and fire rate, but they're anointed. This is going to be used for self-dotting. The Shrieking Devil couldn't apply a dot on me whenever I tried it. So I don't think it's possible to self-dot yourself with the Shrieking Devil, so I had to use something to self-dot. So I just had to go with a low level recurring hex. But it can also be used to radiate mobs to get a massive explosion. So that's also another good thing about this. For our other utility grenades, we have a low level Piss, low level Mesmer, and a low level Quasar, all with the same anoint, just like the triple stickies in Corrosive, Shock, and Fire, also with the same anoint. Is that everything for the gear? Yes it is. Time for the kill tree. Time for a green tree. 3 points in the personal space for up to 54% Gan only V2. And also to spay down the skill tree. 5 points to clarity. So we get up to 7% missing HP per second. And after we cast our action skill, then the bonus is doubled. So we get juicy HP regen. And then 2 points to Samsara to get down to mindfulness. We're only expecting 10 points just to get to mindfulness. So at 6 points we get 150% bonus movement speed, along with 150% movement speed from Speed Demon. So yeah, we got Gonga movement speed. And then for Purple Tree, we're doing 5 points to trusting yourself for quality of life. 5 points to Momistic Nature for increased melee damage after proccing a dot on a mob. Very simple, this is going to be helpful with the Face Puncher. 5 points into Heavy Rain for increased projectile speed and splash damage. Also good skill. 1 point to Ebb and Flow to have lifesteal melee kills, so we can switch to the Face Puncher to get a kill from that if we need to. Combo Breaker to have a chance to reset our cooldown after getting a melee kill, so the Face Puncher could proc that. 5 points into Burn Both Ends for up to 75% bonus elemental damage whenever we take damage after activating our action skill. Well, I don't know if the damage bonus is dependent of activating your action skill, I don't remember exactly. But after activating the action skill, you draw more aggro on you. So it encourages enemies to shoot at you to get the elemental damage. And then 3 points into Body and Mind for splash damage and melee, so the Face Puncher is going to be good with this. And then Clear the Mind to ignore elemental resistances. This is a crucial skill for the build. Because Radiation Armor, which is the prevalent HP bar at the end game, only does half damage, so Radiation Armor would do half the damage that, for example, except there's never mind, there's nothing neutral to armor, so never mind. But for example, Corrosive would do less damage on flesh than non-elemental. Actually, fuck. Just radiation damage on armor is halved. And then for Blue Tree, 5 points to do harm for increased action skill damage. This is a massive action skill damage boost. And then 3 points to Fast Hands for quality of life. 1 point into Valiant Tapestry to spay down the skill tree to get down to 5 points into Alacrity, which will give us reload speed. So it's also very nice for the Shrieking Devil because it has a pretty slow reload time. Ascendant to buffer expedite. 3 points to Lady Bear for 25% skill debuff after hitting a mob with our action skill against any enemy. 3 points into from rest. This will be crucial because it gives us charge speed, which is 45% bonus charge speed. So for the Shrieking Devil, you can't like keep holding it, keep shooting it. Like, you need to release the bond to actually fire the Shrieking Devil. So that's gonna be good. And then fire rate bonus isn't really that helpful. And then 1 point to Remnants to have the ball flying around. 3 points into Awakening for increased rush attack effectiveness, so more do harm, or stronger do harm. And Avatar to cast their action skill twice. And the only points in Orange Tree are 5 points to Enema for a double dot duration. Those are leftover points. And for Mayhem 10 modifiers, we're doing Speed Demon, Heal Avenger, Dranger, Impulse, not the face. Speed Demon, Heal Avenger, Dranger, and not the face. The reason we're doing not the face is that the Shrieking Devil can't crit, so we're just doing that. And also we want to prevent getting annoyed by death scrolls. I lowered my settings to very low to see what that would do, and I'm at 300 FPS, absolute cinema. Okay, now we're gonna salvage ourselves with the radiation. Use our action skill. Okay, but now we drop to... For a second we drop to less than 200. So we need to get our damage going. That's the most important part. Now we get... Oh, now we get rid of turret guys. But also I noticed how fucky Buddy and Mine looks with the lowest fucking settings. So look at this. Yush. 69 million. Yush. Okay, we need to watch out for mob. Yush. Yush. This one shot. I thought this was gonna be like ultra shit. I really did think that. Because they've never really used it on other characters than Zane. Oh my god. Than Zane on Hustle Racer. Oh, I don't have my... Oh no. I don't have cooldowns. Okay, I can also punch. And then get damage. Oh my god, RNG. RNG is failing me because I can't really... Okay, now I am. Boom. This can one-shot heavies. Like, I'm not joking. This shit can one-shot heavies. Okay. Now we're gonna just 10 lava Kraken. Yush. Very easy. Hundreds of millions of damage. And then we'll see if we can get the double Valkyrie skip with 10 lava. No, we missed. Okay, for... Okay, I don't want to deal with the Valkyrie's first fate, so we're just gonna... Can a grenade challenge be possible? Wow, wait. Holy shit, it's massive. Oh my god. It's absolutely humongous. Fuck you. Anyway. Boom. Now... Come on! Yush! Yush! 2 shots. Okay, let's see the damage on Secret Ripper. Not bad, but... we need to just do this. Boom. Now this. Boom. Come on! Okay, what downed me? Because, like, this guy is completely inactive. Because, he's affected by the Dummy Trooper mod. Wait, do I even have that mod? It's a text file. Also radiation. Yo, radiation. There we go. I lost my fucking food in the mine because of this. I love it. I absolutely love. Oh my god. This is all going downhill. I absolutely love when I don't get irradiated. It's the best fucking thing about this. I just love not getting irradiated. Okay, no little guys for you. Never mind, you still spawned them, fucking bitch. Okay, no little guys for you. All the little guys for you, never mind. Okay, dogs. I'm gonna do Mesmer for a bit of... a moment of peace. Yush. 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 Okay, boom. Boom. You don't need to worry about that scores. And I'm at about 200 FPS. This new PC is fantastic. Okay, no, these guys are active. Okay, never mind. I don't have the Trooper mod, the dummy Trooper mod. I need to get that. I kept that. I still have the I still have that on my old PC. That's literally next to me. No, wait. No, I kept it. Oh, no, never mind. It's on. No, okay, never mind. It's still on the drive. Because we, took out one of the drives. The bigger one that I keep my OBS clips on. And I have the Trooper mod on there. And all the other, very hotfix files. Okay, never mind. I guess I just forgot to activate these mods. Well, okay, this could be. Okay. Okay, need to build up movement speed. This is gonna be some ass. At least we get a 16-second radiation dot. See, look what happens. You can pretty much just run around. Minimap gaming. It's like a brain-dead build, to be honest. Like you just jump around, hold W, hold left click, and you just do damage. You did damage, and I already cleared the bridge. This gun is goated. My goat. Corrosive heavy. Hold on, can I get a? No, of course. Radiation, and a crowd heavy. That's gonna be fine. I'm still recording, and my mic is being captured. Now we'll switch to the super sticky, and now we need to be careful. With self-dotting, because we have Amara, so doubled. Oh no, 20% dot damage. That applies to us, so we need to be careful to not down ourselves. But we'll just use the God mode thing to not die. I know that's shitty, but I don't give a shit. Okay, did the double. Oh no, tower bubble. Now we're gonna. I hit the top half somehow with a grenade. Because I wanted to get the bottom half and then get the top half with the groundbreaker face puncher. Oh my god, I don't have the. I don't have the Shrieking Devil on. And people say this gun is useless. It's not. You're back to the setup. Still recording. Stopgap, redistributor. I also forgot to mention in my last video that load times are also shorter. Melon taking down loads in pretty much like 10 seconds. It used to load like 18, 20. No, maybe not 20. But and I also have an activated Windows, so that's fun. I don't have the pop-up in the bottom right, and I can customize my fucking stuff, like the background. Can switch to the Windows backgrounds. Anyway, that was the Shrieking Devil Amara build. I'll leave the save file in my Discord, which I'll leave a link to in the description. See you next week on Wednesday, with something also BR3 related, and then on Thursday with also something BL3 related, and then Friday with 99% a BL4 video. So see you next week on Wednesday. Have a good rest of your Friday. Bye bye.